Buongiorno a tutti. Questa primavera presenteremo
This collection is presenting the reclassification of all Alessi products into 3 different trademarks. It's a decision of historical momentum for our company. 2 new trademarks have been added to the renowned Alessi brand, which pursues its celebrated mission as a dream factory. One of these is more exclusive, Officina Alessi, and the other more inclusive, A di Alessi. As we all know, we're living in particularly critical economic times. New forms of competition resulting from globalization, the fall registered in consumption, and the recent changes in international distribution have all contributed to create a scenario in which it's particularly hard to operate.
Our
solution is to focus on Alessi's strengths, great attention to product quality, our ability to interpret our social-economic environment, and the engine of design that is Alessi. This latter characteristic transforming us into a unique company in terms of our ability to offer the finest contemporary design in highly different product types, styles, and price brackets. So we've decided to classify our products under 3 trademarks. To be more precise, perhaps we should call them collections rather than trademarks. In fact, these brands won't possess independent identities, but rather will reflect 3 different expressions of the same corporate identity. Each is a part of the Alessi identity. Each focuses on certain aspects of our company's multiple identity and its vast portfolio. In classical marketing terms, we might say that each is aimed at different target audiences, but as far as we're concerned, we prefer to use less categorical terms and simply guarantee that each category sets out to offer the finest contemporary designs split by different price brackets and purchasing habits. We wish to make it quite clear that the Alessi identity is not undergoing any change. Our strong identity and our nature as an industrial research laboratory in the field of design, inheriting from great movements of the past, such as the British arts and crafts, the Austrian Wiener Werkstätte, and the German Bauhaus, are not under discussion. In particular, we remain convinced that our work must provide a social and cultural contribution to the evolution of our consumer society. We certainly do not intend to abandon our specialization in advanced research and high-range goods. In the future, most of our products will be marked by a high degree of innovation and experimentation, as we believe this is the way to develop our ability to set trends, to promote our fame, and to create a culture medium aimed at developing those projects we like to call super and popular. However, we're convinced that we need to take a further step forward. Alessi's growth during the 1990s was mostly due to an elective Alessi audience, to niches of true design fans, and socio-economic and socio-cultural audiences of the highest echelons, i.e., to the type of audience we hold so dear that seeks top quality in all aspects of life. We will continue to offer this audience our non plus ultra products. However, our growth has also, and in some ways particularly, been due to our opening out towards a more general clientele. To this clientele, we offer products that do not compromise on our principle of design excellence, but are more accessible and in some ways more popular. In particular, the playful projects of the Girotondo series and the plastic items of the Family Follows Fiction series. Between the 80s and 90s, this type of clientele, which we might define the affluent Alessi audience, saw a significant increase in its aspirations and purchasing powers, and this acted as a strong driving force behind Alessi's growth. As a result of these reflections, we came up with the idea of subdividing our existing and future production into 3 variations of the main brand, each following a specific mission, but one that is directly attributable to Alessi's global mission of design elegance and to its nature as an engine of design. The first, the Alessi trademark, will continue to express the best industrial mass productions of our sector, both from the point of view of design and production quality, with a medium-high to high price positioning. The second, the Officina Alessi trademark, will include our most sophisticated, expensive, experimental and innovative products, as well as our small-scale and limited productions. The third, the AD Alessi trademark, will include our most democratic and accessible products, i.e. those of a decidedly lower price range. Alessi's success has always been based on its ability to reinvent itself, opening up the household and design world to changing scenarios. We are currently experiencing just such a time, and we have decided to rise to the challenge. We shall start from our current design management skills and develop them further, to evolve the way we promote the applied arts market. We know that this will not be an easy challenge, because the current stage of development of our consumer society tends to favor the lower end of the market. We have, however, always tried to practice the subtle balance which requires the ability to move between, on the one hand, continuous growth, economic performance, sales and doing business, in other words, the share temptation, which is, after all, a physiological part of nature and of all aspects of the entrepreneur's role, and, on the other, an inalienable focus on cultural aspects, striving towards the goal of top project quality, that zone which William Morris, the founder of the British Arts and Crafts movement, called nowhere.